I got a package in the mail today from Midway. I had ordered one of these little fiber optic replacement front sights. I have this little Rossi 92 that I like to shoot a lot. It's in 45 Colt, but the little brass bead on the front sight fell out and I really miss it. So what I wanted to do is actually pull off the front sight off of this little Rossi ranch hand and then put it on this guy, and then put either the replacement front sight on this or the other front sight without the brass bead. I have other plans for this. This is going to be an SBR project in the future, so I'm not too worried about the front sight for now. Alright, to drift out that front sight, I'm just going to use this guy, a little brass hammer, and then I got this little brass punch I'm going to use. I like the brass ones, they don't scratch the steel. And then I also have this laser bore sighter to help with lining up the sights once I get it close. Okay, and so to hold the gun in place while I drift out the sight, I'm going to be using this this vise right here with these are pretty cool. They're the magnetic like gunsmithing inserts or whatever you call it. The lips for the vise, I don't know, the blocks. Anyways, they're made out of like a really hard rubbery plastic stuff, so it doesn't scratch the wood or the metal on the gun when it's all tight.
When you're drifting out sights, whether it's the front or rear, you always want to go, if you're facing the barrel, you want to go from right to left. If you're holding the gun and looking down the barrel, it would be left to right. This Rossi 92 chambered in 45 Colt is probably one of my most used lever action rifles. I take this gun out and shoot it almost every time I go shooting. It's also the gun that I prefer to use when I'm doing the lever action duels on the dueling tree with my buddies. That's why I wanted to replace the front sight when the brass bead fell out. Brass bead kind of draws the focus of my eye to the front sight. It kind of helps on those duels and when I'm trying to shoot fast. When you're tapping in the replacement sight, you want to make sure that you go easy. You don't want to hit it too hard and make it go a little too far.
Alright, after I have that in where I think it's almost centered, then I usually get my laser bore sighter and stick that in, and then aim at something at the distance I want to shoot it at, and line up the sights and see how they look. So it looks like I need to tap it just a little bit more. Check it again.
It looks really close, but it's not quite there. It looks like I just need to tap it just a tiny bit more. This looks good now, so I just need to take it out and shoot it and see if I need to adjust it anymore and fine tune it.